Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has attacked the Prime Minister Modi. He has come out and said that the Prime Minister is a fool. In fact, when he was asked about the recent incident when he shed tears, he said emotions are the reason why he cried. But at the same time, former Chief Minister also Siddaramaiah, I beg your pardon, the former Karnataka Chief Minister and the senior Congress leader Siddaramaiah attacking Prime Minister Modi and calling him a fool. In fact, we're going to play out that soundbite for you where opposition continues to mount personal attacks on the Prime Minister. And the latest is Siddaramaiah, the former Karnataka Chief Minister and senior Congress leader in Karnataka, calling Prime Minister Modi a fool.
He's a fool. ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಚುನಾವಣೆಗೆ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ತಪ್ಪು, ಮಹಾ ತಪ್ಪು. ಸೈನಿಕರು ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಯಾರು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋರು? ಯಾರು? ಇವೇನು ಗಂತಕ ಹೋಗಿದ್ನ ಹೊಡೆಯಕ್ಕೆ? ಇವನ್ಯಾಕೆ ಅದ್ರ ಲಾಭ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನು? ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ತರ.
So that was with reference to surgical strike when the question was asked. Karthik, my colleague joining us on this broadcast, Congress, Karthik, it seems is hell-bent to take the political discourse to altogether a new low. Surgical strike, they tried to make it a rallying point, once again raking it ahead of elections. And now Siddaramaiah calling Prime Minister fool with reference to surgical strikes.
Well, definitely, Sakal, this time around, during the Lok Sabha elections, during run-up to the Lok Sabha elections as well, we've seen many senior political leaders come out and make personal attacks on the Prime Minister. While during a Congress rally, when Rahul Gandhi was also present, we had Congress MLA who went on to call Prime Minister Namard. And now we have, a former Chief Minister, Mr. Siddaramaiah, going on to call the Prime Minister fool. While political mudslinging is common, this kind of personal attack is definitely taking political discourse to a new low. And this time around, when talking about surgical strike, former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah attacked Prime Minister Modi, saying that the present administration is trying to take advantage of surgical strike. While all that was right, he started calling the Prime Minister, addressing the Prime Minister in the singular, and also went on to call him a fool. Now it remains to be seen if the Congress party will take cognizance of this. Will they take any sort of action? Will they pull him up, or will once again he get a free hand?
Not only that, Siddaramaiah says that surgical strike was a mistake. We're going to go back to that soundbite again, Karthik, requesting you to stay with us. First, remember, the opposition questioned surgical strikes, and they also questioned airstrikes, and they continuously tried to escalate politics on both. And now Siddaramaiah calling Prime Minister fool on this question of surgical strikes. Let's listen again.
He's a fool. ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಚುನಾವಣೆಗೆ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ತಪ್ಪು, ಮಹಾ ತಪ್ಪು. ಸೈನಿಕರು ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಯಾರು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋರು? ಯಾರು? ಇವೇನು ಗಂತಕ ಹೋಗಿದ್ನ ಹೊಡೆಯಕ್ಕೆ? ಇವನ್ಯಾಕೆ ಅದ್ರ ಲಾಭ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನು? ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ತರ. ಈಸ್ ಎ ಫೂಲ್. ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಚುನಾವಣೆಗೆ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ತಪ್ಪು, ಮಹಾ ತಪ್ಪು. ಸೈನಿಕರು ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಯಾರು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋರು? ಯಾರು? ಇವೇನು ಗಂತಕ ಹೋಗಿದ್ನ ಹೊಡೆಯಕ್ಕೆ? ಇವನ್ಯಾಕೆ ಅದ್ರ ಲಾಭ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನು? ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ತರ.
So why is Prime Minister Modi trying to take credit from surgical strike? And are we really surprised, Karthik? This is the line which the Congress has been trying to take. First they questioned, then they politicized it, and now when the elections are nearing, in fact, quite interestingly, you've seen in the second phase, the major chunks of those seats went to polls in the second phase, 14 of it. And now again, opposition deliberately trying to make surgical strikes a rallying point and choosing that to personalize the attack on Prime Minister.
Well, definitely Sakal. Earlier as well, Karnataka Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy had also made a similar comment, calling the Balakot airstrikes to be an eyewash. He also said that the airstrikes, he had got information from someone in the armed forces that an airstrike would happen, and he called it to be a political plot of sorts. And this time, yet again, unsurprisingly, we have former Chief Minister Mr. Siddaramaiah as well, who's coming out and talking about the surgical strikes and saying that did Mr. Modi, went on to carry out the surgical strike, and he accused the present administration of taking advantage of the surgical strike. But all said and done, why calling the Prime Minister a fool and also addressing him the singular is definitely not acceptable.
We'll have to see how BJP responds to this attack by Siddaramaiah. Yes, Karthik, that's all we have time for on this particular story. But of course, keep getting us reactions on this statement by Siddaramaiah, calling Prime Minister fool. And also he says that Prime Minister tried to take credit vis-a-vis surgical strikes.